If you haven't tried what I'm about to teach you today, it's gonna be a game changer, mind-blowing for your hooks. We're gonna talk about how to throw a hook and get to a place of amazing safety while jamming your opponent in one tricky little move. This channel is all about upping your striking skills, and I've done that with my Strike Ready courses, offense, defense, takedown. Now we're moving on to the fourth and possibly one of the most important fundamentals: movement, footwork, balance, range. We're gonna be touching on all of that. Course launches in August, and right now you can get the early bird pricing, 40% off, only $89.99. I have a link down below. Make sure you get in so you can be a part of the live calls, bring your questions, and learn so much about creating the perfect range, utilizing footwork, and stuff like, oh, how do I balance when I'm coming out of a kick or when somebody shoves me? We're gonna have it all in there. Now, today, I was doing some sparring with a guy who just has extraordinary skills. Extraordinary. And even sometimes I can learn stuff. And he was doing this cheeky little move off a hook where I went, what are you doing? Like, how is this jamming me up? How is this making it difficult for me to throw my counters? And he goes, look at this. And he teaches me. And I love having something new for myself, but also for you guys on the channel. So what do we normally do when we throw a hook? We hit the target, we pull out. We hit the target, we follow through, we come back. We generally return to this position. And while that's a great position to be in, we have to recognize that when we come from here and we make our way back, we're exposed for the counter shot. Same thing here, I hit and I'm exposed for the counter shot. Even if I keep my shoulder high, there's still this moment where the hook comes through and I'm going, I'm open. And that's why you get countered sometimes. But what if you could minimize the risk? So this is what he did. He throws his hook, and whether he hits or he doesn't hit, he lets the shot kind of pass through. And he keeps his elbow out in your face. But instead of maintaining it long, like this, where you're going, oh, there's still openings. He can still uppercut or come over top. He snugs it real tight. He has it real tight, and it's almost like he either puts the hand right to the outside of his head, or sometimes he even reaches behind and grabs. So now we have here, boom, and this guard right here. Your hand can come across your body if you want. And what he was doing in particular that I also really liked was the footwork. Hit and then jamming up with that elbow. So I would end up going, okay, I block a shot, now I'm coming for my counter, and all of a sudden there's an elbow right in my face. And if we're allowed to throw elbows, you could start sticking this out and driving it down and just pop, 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 hitting somebody there. And while this might not suit everybody, everybody might not go, yes, I'm adding this. Absolutely, some of you, it will resonate with, and you'll be able to bring it into your game. So how do we go about training this? What are we gonna try and do? Well, the very first thing is in shadow boxing, it's perfect because we get to practice that follow through, and we're gonna make sure we don't rotate too far where the elbow's gone beyond. Now we have to bring it back. We're gonna, and almost stop right there. Stop right there. And again, play around. Do I want my palm out? Or do I bring my hand even further back and wrap behind the head and just look over top? Obviously drop your chin at that point, because you want to have the only thing they can hit is the forehead or the elbow. And just look through your eyebrows. It's a beautiful way to get away with going, okay, I'm coming forward, I bump, 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 oh, as opposed to that classic, oh, back to the conventional guard and exit, or back to the conventional guard and get countered. Taking that little step forward on the last shot and just jamming them up is going to create contact, and contact with your opponent or your partner, whoever you're sparring with. It gives you a sense of what they're going to do next, right? From here, I have to react. From here, I can feel what they're about to do. So if I can get this either framed up right into their face, that's great, or even against their guard, oh boy, they're gonna be in for some tough times. So this is what I want you guys to play around with. Again, maybe it won't resonate with you, maybe it will. Just don't over rotate. Throw the shot, get your hand there, in whatever way, and then close that distance. Something to play with. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Something brand new that was brought to my attention. I'm like, whoo, this is cool.